The Nintendo Switch has been out for 4 years now. I want one so badly, even more than the next gen systems, PS5 and Xbox Series X. Obviously, because Nintendo Switch so far has more exclusives. There's not really any games out right now that are only next gen that I don't really feel like I need to play. Maybe Demon Souls Remake, which is probably more of a remaster. Maybe like Hellblade 2 when that comes out in Xbox Series X, that might be a good reason for me to buy one. But Nintendo Switch has been out for quite a few years now, and a lot of games that are on it that I never got to play, and I want to play them. I do, but I can't. I just can't bring myself to buy a Nintendo Switch. There are a few reasons why I can't and or I won't. I have the money to. I'm reluctant. First off, I still have like hundreds of games I haven't even played yet. I even have a Wii U and I have about like a dozen games for it and like I barely even touched that console. So I don't think right now is a good time for me to buy any console just because my backlog for video games is so goddamn huge. The second reason is that Nintendo games don't have trophies or achievements. One of the main reasons why I keep playing certain games is that having achievements or trophies, to kind of have is like an incentive to keep playing, to do different things in the game that you wouldn't normally do if the game didn't tell you that you could do that through an achievement or trophy or whatever. Nintendo games still don't have like that little bit of incentive to keep people playing. With Xbox One especially, the when you earn achievements, you can gain rewards points for them and use those reward points towards other things like gift cards and if you have enough, Game Pass or gold subscriptions. So that's always good to have. With Nintendo, they don't do that. Um, so that's the second reason. And lastly, the third and biggest reason why is Nintendo in general never does any sales. For some reason, Nintendo games are never on sale. And I'm not really talking about the console itself because for all I know, it probably still is worth the $300 that it's currently going for. The Nintendo Switch Lite is $200. That sounds very tempting. But the games themselves are always $60, no matter the age. Breath of the Wild, 4 years old, still 60. Super Mario Odyssey, nearly 4 years old, still $60. What gives? Why are Nintendo Switch games so goddamn expensive? I know they sell very, very well. People buy them no matter what, but PS4 games always go on sale, even the most popular ones like Grand Theft Auto 5 and Uncharted 4. The most popular games on PS4 and Xbox, they still get, you know, sale prices down. Nintendo is just like I don't get it. Nintendo games are always very pricey. So unless I become filthy stinking rich or have nothing else to play, I'll get a Nintendo Switch because I really do want one, but not when I have so many other games to finish and the money situation and having to spend top dollar for games that are 4 or 5 years old, and I just can't do it. I want one, I really do. Um, but I just have this bad feeling that like I'll never be getting one unless of course I see a few games that are really on sale. And then I'll pick the games up probably before I pick the console up so that I know I can have something to play on the Switch. And then I'll buy the Switch. I think I can get the Switch Lite for like 170 or $180 at GameStop. So I might do that if I ever do decide to get one. But yeah. just something to talk about in my channel, you know, it's been something that was kind of on my mind for a little while, so I decided to, talk about it for, 5 minutes. Anyway, guys, yeah, that's all I really have right now. Um, just figured I'd talk about that.
The Gamer Gods! Fail!